I've been feeling very disappointed in myself and sad about how much music has kind of taken the back burner. I'm trying to find some things to do to force me back into it. Well, I found an audition and I'm going to take it. The audition is a week and 2 days from today. This audition is not in New York City. Hello everybody. I look like I just spent 4.5 hours on a bus, but I have made it to Washington, D.C. for my big audition, which is for the President's Own Marine Band. The big reveal is finally here. If you're not familiar with what that is, the President's Own Marine Band's mission is to play for the President and for the Commandant of the Marine Corps. It is the oldest professional music organization in the United States, being established in 1798, so it has been around for a long time. The band is based here in DC, and they tour each fall, which is really cool, and I really can't believe that my audition is tomorrow. Like, less than 24 hours from now, I will have done it. That's crazy. It is about 8:30 right now, and I ordered some food that's apparently about a 5-minute walk away that I'm gonna go pick up. It said that it would be ready in 10 to 15 minutes. Within my confirmation said it would not be ready until 8:50, and I ordered it at 8:20, so that is 30 minutes, which is no big deal in normal circumstances, but I am starving. I wasn't even gonna film this until after I ate, but then I had time to kill, so here we are. So I just want to quickly address why I have been keeping what this audition is a secret. I know I've been very cryptic about it for the past however long ago it was that I said I was doing this, 4 months. And that is just because the auditions are blind. They start behind a screen. And this is ultra paranoid. Like, I really don't think that anyone on this audition panel is watching my videos, or even if they were, could determine my sound based on what they've heard from me in a YouTube video. But I was just really nervous about doing anything at all to compromise this audition or like get myself in a pickle I couldn't get out of. And I know that's probably a little ridiculous, but it is what it is. But everything is out in the open now. We're here. We're doing the thing. I'm here till Tuesday. Audition is, whoa, back up. It is Sunday right now. Sunday night, 8:30. Auditions are tomorrow. But if auditions do not get completed tomorrow, they continue into Tuesday. So I'm here until Tuesday evening in case I'm needed on Tuesday. I hope to get to do a little bit of touristing as well and just seeing some fun things around DC, and I'm excited to take you guys along. I think I'm gonna go ahead and walk over to that restaurant in case my food is ready early because I'm that hungry. Oh, but I'll do a quick hotel room tour first before I totally mess up the room. Okay, quick hotel room tour before I mess it up. You come in, bathroom, it's immediately to the left. Cute sink area, we've got coffee, a bunch of Bath and Body Works products. Safe, iron, hair dryer. And here's the room. I've got 2 beds. I only paid for 1 bed in the room, so I guess this room is bigger. So that's nice. Got a desk over here. Everything looks nice and clean. I'm satisfied. Okay, I'm back with my food. And I am so glad that I went ahead to go see if it was ready, because I got there at 8:40 when it wasn't supposed to be ready until 8:50, and it was already bagged up and ready to go, and now it's 8:46 and I'm back in my room with my food, so that was a good call. This looks and smells so good. I'm so excited to sit in this cushy bed and eat it. It's almost 11. I'm about to go to sleep, but I'm just laying here enjoying the novelty that is being in a hotel room by yourself. This is all mine. This cushy bed with these cozy pillows, all mine. Good night. Guys, my hair is currently pinned up with a coffee stirrer while I style it, because I thought that I forgot to bring a claw clip, except I remembered very vividly putting one in my bag, but I couldn't find it. But I was positive, so I just went back to look again. So, I mean, I guess I'm gonna leave it because it's there now. Good morning, everybody. I've just been having a nice, slow, peaceful morning in the hotel room. I woke up around 7:30 and just got ready really slowly, ironed my clothes, all of that. It's like 10 o'clock now, and we're about to get in audition mode. I'm about to do some warm-ups in the hotel room, which always makes me a little nervous. I'm always afraid that somebody is going to complain, but you know what? It's 10. I did not do it at 8 in the morning, so too bad. So here's how the day is going to go. My check-in time at the audition is between 12 and 1, so I can show up anytime in that window. And then my audition group starts at 1 o'clock, and they are putting us in the order that we arrived in, and I really don't want to go first, so I'm not gonna arrive right at 12, but I also want to be kind of like on the earlier end of that. So maybe I'll show up at like 12:15. I originally thought I would just get a lift to the audition to try to just make the morning as stress-free as possible and not have to figure out another city's subway system. But I do actually think I'm going to take the metro because I have time to do it. It seems like a pretty easy route. It's not like I'm unfamiliar with taking a train, so I think I'm gonna do that. And I need to eat something. I considered ordering room service, but I just haven't been hungry. I munched on a few grapes that I brought with me, but I think I'm gonna get like over by where the audition is and then go to a cafe and get just something really small and light to eat before I head over. I don't know if you can hear the people in the room next to me. You probably can't, but they're just talking like a million miles a minute. Maybe they're angry about something? All right, I'm gonna get this warm up in and head out. Okay, I am heading out. This is what I'm wearing. I know I said the audition's blind, but you still want to look nice because eventually, if you advance to the finals, the audition becomes not blind anymore. And even while it is still blind, like, obviously you're still interacting with personnel face to face, as well as just like other clarinetists who are there. So this is the look. Okay, I've made it to the area I need to be in plenty of time, and I think I'm gonna get just like a plain bagel and cream cheese. Sounds manageable. There it is. That's where it's happening. quick update and then I've got to get to warming up, but I just got brought back to my private warm-up room. They put you in a group one first, we'll talk more later, but it's like 3:30. I've been here for 3 hours just waiting, so I'm excited to be back here, like getting warmed up and ready to go. Okay, so let me cut straight to the chase and address the part that everybody wants to know. I did not advance to the semifinal round tomorrow, but it is okay. It is absolutely fine. I don't need any condolences in the comments or anything. I'm just happy I did it. I'm happy with the experience. I think I played pretty well. So let's just talk real quick about what the whole experience was like, I guess. I am starving, so maybe I shouldn't be doing this right now, but my phone needs to charge. My phone like almost died, and I'm gonna need that to charge before I can go get dinner so I can find my way around. Sirens! It's almost like we're back in New York. So like I said this morning, my registration period was between 12 and 1. I showed up at about 12:15 and found out that I was number 57 of the day out of 65. So I was very, very near the end. I was there for a very long time. But upon registration, they told us what excerpts from the audition packet we would be playing for this first round. The audition packet is really, really long, so you're not gonna play everything in the first round. That would take way too long. So I got the list of excerpts. I was okay with it, pretty good with it. There was one I really was hoping to not have to play, but it was what it was at that point, and I was just glad to have like a smaller list to really think about and just like process for a while. So I hung out for a while. At around 2:30, they took me to the group warm-up room, which was just a room of about 8 people, and you could warm up in there or just sit in there. It was really kind of awkward because nobody was playing, but no one was talking to each other either, so it was just really quiet in there. I really just kind of hung out and like looked at my phone and looked at my excerpts for a while. I was there for so long that I didn't want to just be like looking at my music the whole time because I didn't want to psych myself out and make myself too tired. But at about 3:30, they came and got me from there and took me to a private practice room. It was just me, and they said I would be in there for about 40 minutes. It ended up being a little over an hour because the panel took a break during that time that I was in that practice room. I am proud of myself that I didn't let myself do too much in the practice room, because since I was in there for so long, it would have really been easy to overexert myself, and I did not do that. So that's good. I just ran out of storage and had to stop and delete some stuff, so if the frame just shifted a little bit, that's why. Anyway, after I was in the private practice room, they came and got me, and they took me to this holding room situation. It was like a bigger practice room that was closer to where the audition was happening, and at that point, there were like 2 people ahead of me, so I wasn't in there very long at all. And then I went in for the audition, and I played my stuff. I feel like I played pretty well. I'm happy about how I handled the whole thing. I think mentally I did very well at this audition. It's really easy to psych yourself out or to just like get panicky and rush through the music when you're in the audition room. Like, it's so quiet in there, and you know, you play an excerpt and then you feel like you're keeping everybody waiting, kind of, if you take your time. But I didn't let that get to me. I took my time in between each excerpt to kind of reset and refocus. I didn't get panicky or shaky. Like, I was very okay. So I'm really proud of that, and I'm glad that I had this experience. So anyway, after I auditioned, I went and they put us in this other holding room. My group that I was with were all in this room waiting for them to come and tell us who, if anyone from our group, made the semifinals. 2 people from my group made the semifinals. So good for them. Congratulations to them. And now I'm here and I'm starving, and I feel like I'll have something more eloquent to say like in a couple days, but yeah, I'm glad I had the experience, and I'm proud of how I played today. Hey everybody, good morning. It is Tuesday. I fell asleep like before 10:30 last night. I came home from the restaurant and I was like, oh, I'm gonna lay in the bed and watch a TV show and just enjoy the night. No, I just passed out immediately. I woke up a little before 7 and I've just been taking it slow this morning. It is almost 9:30 and I'm all packed up and ready to go. I am going to check out of my room and store my luggage, and I'm going to start walking toward the National Air and Space Museum. It's Ross's favorite museum, he says, and I too am really into space, so I figured I would go check it out. It is about a 40-minute walk from my hotel, and I have scoped out a cafe that is about a 20-minute walk in that direction that I'm planning to stop at and get a coffee and some breakfast before heading the rest of the way. I have a timed reservation ticket for 11. I think you show up between 11 and 12. So that gives me some flexibility there. All of the national museums in DC are free, but you have to just register online and get a ticket so they don't get too crowded, I guess. I'm hoping it won't be very crowded this morning on a random Tuesday, but it is nice and warm outside again today. It is already 54 degrees. There's a high of 64. I'm thrilled. Spring is on the way, you guys. Also, I just got so happy a minute ago, and I thought about not even putting this in because it almost sounds like fake or just like, I don't know, do-gooder or whatever. What is that? But listen, I genuinely mean this. I was thinking this morning about how the semifinals and finals of the audition are today, and that somebody is about to have just the best day of their lives. And I'm so excited for that person, truly. Like, you know, being in it and being somebody who's doing the same thing, who also took this audition, like, I really understand what an amazing feeling this is gonna be for this person and how it's just gonna change their lives entirely. And I'm so excited for that person. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and head out. Immediately upon stepping outside, I almost turned back around to leave my coat at the hotel with my luggage because it is so warm and it is only gonna get warmer. Like, I am going to end up having to carry it. Update. It is only 10:08 and I'm carrying the coat. This latte is really good. It's vanilla and lavender, and I'm just so excited that it is iced because it is warm enough for that. Y'all, this bathroom. I ended up deciding to take the train the rest of the way because the coffee shop was literally right beside of it, and I still had $6 on my Metro card that would have gone to waste if I didn't. And I just want to take this moment to talk about how good the public transportation is in DC. The train stops are definitely a little more spread out than in New York, but it's not too bad. You could definitely live here without a car really easily. It's wild how clean the trains are too, and even at rush hour, the crowds are nothing compared to New York. The biggest difference between here and New York, though, is that in New York, you pay a flat $2.90 to ride the subway, regardless of where you're going. But in DC, you pay based on the distance. So you have to tap your card both when you enter the station and when you exit, and that's how it calculates what to charge you. I just came out of the train into this, plaza area. I mean, the stop had plaza in the name, so I guess it makes sense, but you just don't step out of the train to stuff like this in New York.
It is composed of rock, water, and ice, with traces of methane in a thin nitrogen atmosphere. A single orbit takes Pluto almost 250 Earth years. One day lasts over 150 hours. Surface temperatures can hit minus 400 Fahrenheit, 4 times colder than Earth's lowest temperature ever.
I just left the museum, which was so fun, by the way, and I picked up a chicken gyro from the food cart for lunch. It's really cloudy, and it might be about to rain according to the weather app. Wish I would have known that this morning. There wasn't rain predicted right now this morning. I might have pushed my museum visit back a little later, but that's okay. If I get rained on, I get rained on. I'm excited. This is really good. Oh, look what I found that I literally didn't notice on the way over here at all. I just finished my lunch, and I'm about to get on the train and head back to the area around my hotel. It's about 1:30. I probably need to go back to the hotel and get my luggage at like 2:40-ish to get to the train station. So I'm gonna go back up to that area and just kind of walk around there a little bit. The museum was so fun. Like, I'm so glad that Ross recommended that one. I enjoyed it so much I had to make myself leave. I didn't want to leave. And I got some space ice cream sandwiches for Ross and I. When I was little, my school used to go on this field trip to a space museum, and my favorite part of it was getting the space ice cream, which I have not had since, and I am so excited about it. Yay, this has been a lovely, lovely day. And it's still not raining. I hope it continues to not rain until I am safely on the Amtrak. Oh no, I just got off the train and there are raindrops. It's very light right now, so hopefully it stays that way until I can get back to the hotel or just like find somewhere I can duck inside. Hey everybody, it is the next evening and I am back home in New York. I've been working from home all day and I just wanted to give a few final thoughts on this whole experience. I'm wearing my really cute lavender Washington DC crew neck that I bought because I cannot resist a crew neck, and this one was purple. I wasn't vlogging then, it was when it was raining yesterday, and I was on the phone with my mom and I just like ducked into the shop and saw it in there and bought it. But I am just so happy that I took this audition and had this experience. I feel so much more confident in my abilities, which I know might sound a little strange considering that I didn't win the audition, and you would think that that would like knock me down a few pegs, but no, like, to be honest with you, I did not go in expecting to win this audition. I of course was gonna try my best, and you know, I know that my college professor would hate to hear me say like, oh, you know, I didn't really think I was gonna win, because he always said you have to go into an audition with the intention of winning it to even have a shot. And I mean, I had the intention, like I was trying, but you know, it was my first audition back after being out of the type of practice that you have to do for this sort of thing for a really long time. And it was my first time auditioning for the President's Own Band in particular. Like, it was a really new experience, and a lot of people have to audition multiple times before they ever get the job. A lot of people don't ever get the job, you know? So it's not like I'm devastated because I just so thought that I was gonna win. But the reason that I initially decided to take this audition, and I've said it in past videos, is because I felt really disconnected from being a clarinetist and musician, and I wanted to do something really dramatic that would force me back into it, and it absolutely did the job. And I'm just feeling so much more inspired and capable after all of this. And yeah, I'm really glad I did it. I'm really proud of how I performed at the audition and how I handled it mentally. I, you know, didn't get too nervous. I wasn't getting just like psyched out by the environment around me. Like, I was very much in my element and just happy to be getting the opportunity to play for these people. I absolutely plan to take this audition again in the future whenever the next one comes up. They have them as vacancies open. They seem to happen like every couple years. So, you know, I've got some time. I'm gonna keep working and try again. Also, I found out who won the audition, and he was actually in my audition group. We were in the same warm-up room. We were chatting a little bit after the audition, so congratulations to him. If you see this, he's not gonna see this, but just in case. Thank you guys so much for watching and coming on this whole journey with me. There's absolutely more musician content to come. I'm not stopping. So give the video a like for me if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.